Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick Happy Hanukkah Sufganiyot candle that is out for the holiday season for Bath & Body Works. The notes on this read, pillowy fried donut, sweet jelly filling sprinkled with powdered sugar. So yeah, this one's super delicious. I love it. I've been really going to town on this one. Honestly, it's like not too different from Wild Berry Jam Donut, but there is a difference that I don't think is the same exact fragrance. But like long story short, this is just like the most delicious, awesome, like powdered jelly donuts type of fragrance out there on the market. I love it. It's pretty comparable to, so like, on the fragrance oil market, if you make your own candles or wax melts, which I have done before, there's usually like a jelly donut fragrance oil on the market. This is pretty much comparable to that, but I love it. I mean, I really enjoy like the jelly donut wax melt that I used to make and melt in my house, and this is like pretty much a candle version of it, and it's awesome. You basically get that same like sort of fried donut fragrance to it, and I guess the Sufganiyot is like a Israeli donut that's supposed to be a cross between a beignet and a like jelly-filled like fried donut, and that's totally what this smells like. It just smells like a jelly donut. But yeah, you get like sort of that like powdery, yeasty fried donut fragrance is most certainly in here. It even has like a little bit of that sort of like, I guess, greasiness that you kind of expect from a fried donut, but it's just super authentic and pleasant. It just literally smells like a jelly donut. You get the sort of powdered sugar on there, and then lastly you get a jelly filling fragrance after that gives it a little bit of a fruity sweetness to it, and it's awesome. It's just true to a jelly donut, and I love it. There's really not much else to dissect or say about a jelly donut fragrance other than that this really nails it and it smells like it. I guess because of the comparisons, like how does it compare to Wild Berry Jam Donut? I think that one just has a more emphasis on the Wild Berry Jam component. Like the sort of raspberry jam fragrance is a little bit stronger, whereas this candle is a little bit more emphasis on the actual like pastry or donut. But this one still has jelly in it, so by comparison, they are very much similar, like sibling fragrances, just ever so slightly different. And I think it's just another one of those things where Bath and Body Works like to put out the same type of fragrance over and over again, but they like just tweak the ratio of the fragrance notes and put a new name on it and kind of put it out there on the market and see how it does. But yeah, I mean, I guess because Sufganiyot is supposed to be a Israeli donut that's enjoyed during the Hanukkah season, it gives them a reason to put out like a jelly donut fragrance, and I'm not mad at it because we don't really get a whole lot of gourmand from Bath and Body Works too much, and especially not new gourmand that much anymore either. So yeah, I love it. I prefer this to the raspberry thumbprint candle. This one just has a little bit more of that bakery oomph that I'm looking for, whereas the raspberry one has this more of this really tart raspberry cherry fruity fragrance forward to it, that if you're looking for something a little bit more fruity, then check out the raspberry thumbprint, whereas this is more heavy on that sort of donut bakery note, but it's awesome. And that's pretty much all I can say about it, and let me go into the performance. I've been really going to town with this one, so I would say at least a fifth, maybe even into a sixth burn. It has the thick rope-like wicks that do kind of get really crazy and high at the beginning, but then towards the mid-range point, they do get smaller and nubbier that I don't even trim them anymore. So it does get a little bit of that sort of like burnt smell to it, but it's not quite as tragic and disgusting as like what Wild Berry Jam Donut always does to me, which gets really burnt and nasty and just a sooty hot mess, and it just smells disgusting and just like bitter and gross. This one has a hint or a trace of it, but not as disgusting as Wild Berry Jam Donut, so it's an improvement from there. As for the throw, it's pretty much on par with the Wild Berry Jam Donuts that I used to have as well, like in the medium 6 to a 7 range. I can smell it no problem. It smells delicious when it's in the room, and really no qualms there. So it's the performance on this candle. Overall, if you're looking for an authentic and realistic fried donut with powdered sugar and jam inside of it, check out this Happy Hanukkah candle. It's awesome. It's just kind of like, if you weren't really fond of Wild Berry Jam Donut, you just really don't care for those type of like donut jam fragrances, then this, yes, is very redundant. However, if you are somebody who does enjoy those type of fragrances like I do, I love those kind of like Wild Berry Jam, PB&J donut type of fragrances, and I want every variation out there, then yeah, this is like totally it. And so I'll definitely repurchase this one as well because I just really love the way it's performing and throwing. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.